Okay, so Sam, how did you hear about social business, and what's social business all about?
Well, the way I found out about it is probably the biggest challenge in the charity industry is sustainability of funding. You're always out raising money, and sometimes it's impacted by the year, sometimes by the economy. A lot of things, can impact the giving cycle. More not-for-profits open up, better things to give to, whatever. Your donor base goes through a financial crunch. 2008 hit when the global economy took a nosedive, and I lost 60% of my donor base in about 6 months.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I was nourishing about 70,000 children a day. And all of a sudden, I had to cut off distribution to, 40,000 kids. And I started getting cards and letters from caregivers going, we know you're struggling, but you can't cut us off, right? Cut somebody else off. Our kids are getting sick again. Our kids are failing to thrive. And it was heartbreaking, and I just thought, I have got to find a more sustainable way to fund this activity. One of my major distribution partners in the world is the former president of Mexico. His name is Vicente Fox, and his wife Marta. They distribute our Ace Mannin product all over Mexico. And I was describing to him the challenge of losing all of this funding. And he said, have you ever heard of social business? And I said, well, I think I might have heard the word. I don't really know what it means. He said, social business is a new way of doing business. Entrepreneurs are combining the power of the marketplace with the passion of the not-for-profit industry to create sustainable solutions for the world's biggest problems. And he said, I'm hosting the first international symposium this summer. And our guest speaker is Muhammad Yunus, who's the Nobel Prize winner in 2005 for the creation of what is called microfinance. And he's known as the banker to the poor. And he said, you got to come down and figure this out, because I think this is the key to you creating a global impact with what you're trying to do with your not-for-profit. Went to the symposium. It was the most eye-opening experience that I'd ever been to. And it's like, it is so simple in concept. Why didn't I think about that? But when I grew up, if you wanted to make money, you started a business. If you wanted to do good, you started charity. And it's just like the two never really connected until I saw social business and how you actually could connect the two together. And social businesses have the opportunity to truly provide the best solutions for the world's biggest problems.
Sounds great.
It is.
And it's sustainable. That's the really important thing.
Well, that's the key to social business. It does create a sustainable solution. President Fox, when he was talking to me about it, he said, these are problems that are too big for governments. Governments are too broke, too corrupt in a lot of cases, too inefficient, ineffective. Businesses are focused on profit, bottom line. Charities have the heart and the passion to make a difference. They don't have the funding. So he said social entrepreneurs are really making a difference in the world. And again, Muhammad Yunus from the country of Bangladesh, poorest country on the planet, impacted financially the lives of 40 million people.
Wow.
In a country with a population of 160 million. I mean, that's the scope of what can happen through social entrepreneurship.
Excellent.